Hi, welcome to Brad Pulls Tips and Tricks. In this installment, I'll be talking to you about two different and very important safety types that are super important to remember. Both safeties need to be considered carefully before using during a game. The two safety types are the legal shot safety and the over-the-ball safety. Each one has a downside and an upside when it comes to defensive pool play, and it affects your opponent's choices. Okay, let's begin by discussing the first one, the illegal shot safety. This shot does not follow the rules of the game. When made, the penalty is loss of turn, and in official rule competitions includes giving ball in hand to your opponent. These can be considered illegal, okay? These are these types. In 9-ball, not contacting the low ball on the table. In 8-ball, contacting is solid if you're stripes. Scratching or not contacting any ball on the table. Not contacting a rail after contacting the correct ball. Touching the cue ball with anything except for the cue tip. An illegal shot can be considered a tactical option when normal offensive and safety tools don't quite fit the circumstances. The attempt of a legal hit could be impossible, improbable, or just plain foolish. The following are examples of some situations. Impossible kick situations, waving on your personal abilities. It might be better to give him ball in hand, especially if your attempt could open up a cluster that you don't want to touch. Table layout with too many problems to handle. Any single inning, let him fix one or two of these. Situations where you want to let him open a cluster, especially good if there are two clusters on the table. There are more balls to be pocketed than his balls per inning average can handle. Give him a chance to just simplify the layout. If you're going to give a ball in hand to your opponent, do so with bad intentions and adding numerous difficulties. Give them full consideration and attention to your shot selection. For example, can a table choice be more difficult? If he has one cluster problem, can he create a second? Perhaps the same shot can shove two balls into separate dead zones. How about forcing him one ball at the head of the table and the next ball at the foot of the table? Take the time to consider several dozens of choices. This shot has a lot of common with the confusion safety type, both at chaos and can irritate and frustrate your opponent. And finally, the next safety type I'll discuss is over-the-ball safety. To qualify as an over-ball safety type, the cue ball must be snugged up against another object ball. It must force the shooter to bridge over the object ball in order to shoot the cue ball, and it is another nasty shot that burns off brain energy. Even if the mechanical bridge is used, the cue ends up being angled, often an uncomfortable 30 or 50 degree angle. It is effective because the player has to shoot a body position that is awkward, and this also means rarely practice. The bridge hand is stretched out in an unnatural position, usually resting on only 2 or 3 fingers. This unstable bridge with its awkward stance and weirdly angled stick makes aiming very difficult. Just as a side note, be careful with an opponent who has been mastering masse shots. He won't have any problems playing this kind of shot. This usually comes up as the consequences of a bad luck table rule. When it occurs to your opponent, watch closely to see how effective he handles the problem. If he is if he's comfortable stretching out, avoid offering these type of shots. To produce this type of safety on purpose, the cue ball should only roll a short distance. You should also have mastered the ability to precisely place the cue ball within those short distances. If you have an opponent who swears and curses big time when forced to shoot such a shot, he generally bangs away at it with impatient frustration. Anything he displays, such as intense dislike for this or any other shooting situation, be supportive and help him get more of those. When you are forced to shoot over another ball, take a lot of time and set up the shot before you stroke it. To make sure you are not intimidated with the shot, practice it until the ball can be accurately stroked. This is an easy way to play the shot and be successful. Set up for the stroke as normal. Use a raised bridge on 3 fingers to pass above 2 balls. Aim the shot, raise your stick an elbow higher to clear the object ball. Keep the same lineup, stroke the shot with a slow speed, and if it is still too difficult to shoot, play another safety, okay? Okay everyone, that includes all the safety types you need to learn here, and in my previous videos I made, make sure you haven't seen them yet, you go over those first. You must master and include all the safety types into your game so you can begin to play at a higher level and be more successful. Just a reminder, remember to tune into my future videos, which will be super cool, and I can't wait to get you some real fun stuff where I'll be showing you all the whole bunch of new things, and they're guaranteed to be super informational and will hopefully improve your gameplay. Okay everyone, that wrap up to this episode of Brad's Full Tips and Tricks on 2 different safety types, the illegal shot safety and the over the ball safety. I hope you liked the video that I made and the information I gave you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel to get the latest new videos, and please share your comments so I can follow all your success, and I wish you the best on your road to becoming a better player and also a tougher competitor. And thanks, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, bye-bye.